Number 8. Makeup artists deal with a flood of emotions.
I cried like a baby.
I was a big crybaby on the show.
Oh, God, he won, yeah.
Emotions have been running strong on Idol since season 1.
I don't cry as much, and if I do, it's not on camera anymore.
Even a certain judge gets in on the act, sometimes with a little help.
Simon will place bets. You're gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. And one time, he's so obnoxious. He took his cup, had water in it. He put his finger in it and started putting it on my eyes.
What you might not know is the show's makeup artists are well equipped to deal with the waterworks, but it wasn't always that way.
I definitely think that I was the makeup guinea pig for the waterproof mascara, and so I cried, and then there was huge black circles all under my eyes, and I looked like a raccoon.
The makeup artists, they know, like, after the first show, they knew to give me waterproof mascara. They'd be like, waterproof today, okay, and they just like put it on me. They're really good, the makeup artists, they are. I'm surprised at myself as well that I actually got it out, because before I would have never been able to sing and cry at the same time.
Number 7. One Idol continues to inspire.
When we were doing taping the auditions for season 1, no one really knew what the show was. Kelly wins. Wow, that show worked.
It sure did. Since the first season, ratings for American Idol have skyrocketed, and contestants have found major fame.
We've proven with this show it's a competition worth winning. That's the important thing.
But even to this day, fans and subsequent contestants have a special place in their heart for season 1, and its winner, Kelly Clarkson.
So who's your favorite Idol?
Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson. You? The same.
Everybody watched you and thought, wow, I want to do that too. I want to be just like her.
I just remember watching American Idol the first season, and I saw Kelly Clarkson up on that stage for the finale, and I looked at my mom and I was like, I want to do that.
Kelly Clarkson is the prime rib of American Idol. She's done so many great things with her career.
Season 7 teen sensation David Archuleta even sang for Kelly's top 10 group when he was just 12 years old.
It's just so great to be on the show after watching and being a big fan of the show and having such literally idols on the show that you like worship back then, and now it's like, oh my gosh, I'm where they used to be.
Bye, y'all. God bless.
Number 6. Some scandals are worth embracing. Former strippers.
There's rumors that, like everything, you have to take with a grain of salt.
Risque photos.
That wasn't anybody's business. Now it's everybody's business, but that wasn't my choice.
And even out-of-control judges.
Are we still really going to even go there? Well, I don't think so.
New controversies seem to erupt each season of American Idol. But nowadays, the scandalous singers stay on the show. Unlike Frenchie and Corey Clark, who were both booted back in season 2.
The official answer is that America deserves to be able to decide whether these people should stay or go.
And despite an arrest record, Scott Sable was allowed to stay on the show in season 4.
We judge each case individually and sort of say, okay, there's a misdemeanor here. He's made a big mistake. He regrets it, and he's moved on with his life.
And let me tell everybody out there, this is who I am. I'm not a poser.
Goodness knows you vote presidents in that make mistakes. This is only a guy who wants to sell a few records, for goodness sake.
So now, American Idol learned a tinge of trouble might just be a good thing.
I think the producers have actually realized, though, that any publicity is good publicity. The moment that people found out about David Hernandez's past, it was like everybody was talking about him. Everybody was talking about the show.
Number 5. Idols walk away with more than fame.
The best part of the experience would have to be shopping.
I'm on stage and I'm wearing this like $600 dress. It's crazy, but I love doing it, and it's also beautiful, so I have a brand new wardrobe and I love it.
Of course, the idols go crazy for their cool stage clothes, but there is some pressure involved.
What I'm saying to them now is they have to kind of look at themselves almost as a brand. They've got to kind of have an identifiable image.
Every week we went shopping. We had a budget every week. We just go and spend American Idol's money and look good.
And that budget has increased since the first season.
My season, I think they gave us $2,000 at the outset. $2,000 can go very quickly in most of your high-end stores. Then, once the show progressed, we were given a lot of clothing. But the cool thing is we got to keep it.
Now, the idols get $400 a week and lots of new outfits.
We do get to keep all our clothes, and then we all share them.
Anything that I wore on American Idol has now been given to some kind of charity or auction for the kids.
The accumulation of clothes, what I've done is I've auctioned some of my clothes off to charity, for my charity that I work with, Camp Heartland.
Anything that I wore on that show, I would never wear again. Ever.
There's a surprising way the show manages to avoid wardrobe malfunctions with some of the skimpier get-ups.
Top stick is toupee tape, but it's a double-sided toupee tape and it's very strong.
But there is one stick in the mud on the show who doesn't care how he looks.
I always say Simon's blind. He's got a blind man's closet. Just goes in, he's got sweaters on one side. You can just go and go 1, 2, 3, walk out.
Number 4. To some idols, singing isn't everything.
When you're on American Idol, people, really get to know who you are. It's not just about the voice. It's about the personality. It's about the look. It's about the charisma. So if you have all those things, you can be in any part of the entertainment industry.
And many former contestants have pursued careers outside of music, like Oscar-winning actress Jennifer Hudson.
You go from Idol, which is a whirlwind in itself, and then everything stops. And then you're back up again, and you can't even keep up. Every door you open is a new surprise.
They can sort of transition into any avenue that they want to.
I'm someone who's sort of had a lot of staying power, who's gotten to do lots of different things.
There's a lot of avenues for the talent in the show to go after the show.
And for former idols Kimberly Caldwell and Justin Guarini, the show led them right here to TV Guide Network.
American Idol helped me out with my interviewing skills to get the job that I have here at TV Guide.
It really prepared me just for television, for handling myself in an interview, and it really parlayed well into my current job, which is on TV Guide Network, hosting Idol Tonight and Idol Chat.
Bye-bye.
Number 3. Simon has a secret weakness.
What Simon's like on the show is genuinely what he is like at home. He is like that. He'll make comments to me and be rude, and just that is what he's like day to day.
When they listened to me on season 1, they just thought I was a big mouth being rude for the sake of it.
And Simon was like, you sang it very well, but I feel like I wanted to jump off a bridge. And at first I was like, dang it, Simon, but then I was like, I made Simon feel something. I made him want to jump off a bridge. That's saying something.
My leg was shaking the whole time. I was like, oh man, here we go with Simon, because when I was watching the show, I was like, I'm never going to go on that show. He's mean.
Even though contestants fear him, Simon does have a heart.
The big bad secret about Simon is that he's actually a softie.
He's a big softie when it comes to dogs.
Yes, that's right. Unlike Idol hopefuls, none of these canine cuties have to beg for praise from Mr. Cow.
I love dogs. I'm a sucker for dogs. I totally melt when I see a puppy. I mean, if it was Puppy Idol, I would be the nicest judge on earth.
He won't let me get a dog because, like I said, he's such a big softie. He can't bear to be away from them. We travel so much. He doesn't think it's fair to, leave the dog at home. Happy to leave me at home, but he wouldn't leave the dog at home.
The hidden sides of Simon.
Number 2. Idol is the toughest ticket in town.
The tickets are so hard to come by.
American Idol is one of the biggest draws in TV, with fans waiting hours to see their faves. But if you happen to be a Hollywood A-lister, you'll have no trouble getting a seat.
There's always celebrities in the audience. I remember seeing Victoria Beckham walking with her little son across, and I saw Whitney from The Hills.
Seriously, every single show that I go to, it's like spot the celebrities.
Of course, celebs have all kinds of reasons for wanting to be part of TV's biggest show.
I'm an American Idol obsessed person.
I love the heartache and the emotional roller coaster, and I love that Simon Cowell.
I'm a huge fan of American Idol. I'm like diehard back from the beginning.
I do watch American Idol. It's a guilty pleasure. I can't help it.
I think celebrities love Idol just as much as everybody else. They're hooked, and luckily they don't have a problem getting tickets.
And if you aren't a big star, you have one more chance to get in the audience, but you have to be female.
They go and they get the sorority girls, you know, from all over LA. They bring them in. It's like all these sororities right down front, you know, with their signs for like David Cook or Jason Castro.
Every night.
Number 1. Sometimes Ryan Seacrest is kept in the dark.
It never really plays out the way you think it's going to play out.
Every season, it's anybody's guess who will come out on top. And the weekly eliminations take their toll on the judges.
Whoa! Time out.
The singers.
There's obviously a great deal of tension going on because you don't want to go home.
And sometimes Idol's unflappable host, because even Ryan Seacrest doesn't always know who is leaving the show ahead of time.
Honestly, it depends. Some nights I'll find out in the moment. Other nights I want to find out ahead of time. I really looked at the card and I said, can you confirm this? There's no like official person that comes in and sits down and says, here, sign here, now that you know the answer. It's literally on the card. And if it's wrong, then we'd make a major mistake.